Hey guys, welcome back to the Fat Love Podcast, where we speak on all things fat. How are you today and what made your day that way? As you can see in the title, we're going to be talking about getting rid of the body positive movement and replacing it with the fat freedom movement. Let's get into it. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a video by moi. And yeah, make sure y'all hydrate on y'all water, because water is very important. If you want clear skin, drink water. If you want a healthy body, drink water. If you want anything, anywho. So what made me want to talk about this is ever since I've been doing the interviews for my personal work diary, I see a lot of people saying that the body positive movement was co-opted by smaller, thin white girls, and I'm pretty sure it was made by a plus size black woman. I have to do a little bit more research. I've done this research before. I just didn't really want to get into it, and I did my notes yesterday, so yeah. But I'm pretty sure the body positive movement started with a plus size LGBTQ person who decided that, hey, we all should love our bodies. And when it comes to the body positive movement, it was supposed to, I've had to come back on here, correct myself. It wasn't just for everybody. It was mainly for plus size people, and then it was for something else, but I completely forgot. I think it was a disability that somebody had, but yeah, to be just for everybody. So no matter if you are skinny, fat, morbidly obese, like, you need to learn how to love yourself and also take care of yourself. So that was what the body positive movement was for. However, because of popular apps like TikTok, the body positive movement has definitely had a greater impact from smaller white girls who are like, hey, you know, I'm beautiful too. And technically the body positive movement was for them, but people kept putting health as an excuse to be fat phobic. So they basically changed it to be like, hey, you know, body positive means you should like something that you can't change about yourself, because you can change your weight, but you can't change, you know, disability, you can't change your height, like yada yada yada. And people started bringing health as an excuse for it, because they assume, or they equate fat with unhealthy so much that they don't understand. I don't think they understand what they did. So it became definitely an anti-fat thing, where I think this was 2024 when they started being like, hey, you know, the body positive movement was something that you can't change about yourself. You're trying to learn how to love, and that's what the body positive movement was. No, it actually started by a plus size creator. I don't know if this is like really a thing, but I kind of want to co-opt it and be like, hey, you know, instead of body positive movement, throw it away. Let's do the fat freedom movement. And this is put y'all behind the wheel, but yeah, I still don't know. Like, I don't know if somebody created it already, but I heard that there was a movement called the Fat Liberation Movement. So I kind of want to, like, you know, get together with this founder of the Fat Liberation Movement. I think I know who it is, but I have to, of course, do more research. And yeah, so we'll still continue with what we're doing. But if it so happens that something happens, yeah, it's not as broad as the body positive movement. This is specifically for the plus size baddies, the plus size highs, any plus size person that you can think of. That's what it's for. The fat freedom movement is what I want to start. If it hasn't already been started, I want to build a movement surrounding around actual plus size people that really need help understanding their body and help, like, training their body to be better for confidence. So the reason why I think we should change the movement, I've already said it, is because body positive was just co-opted. Now it's just completely destroyed, and we need to rebrand as a community. And also because it's more of a specified movement and not just a broad movement where everybody can just change it around. So the way that I think that this movement will help, is hopefully it'll increase people's confidence, meaning I want to see people at the beach in bikinis. I want to see people wearing crop tops. I want to see people wearing booty shorts. I want to see people falling in love with their body and not being afraid to show it. I might be coming a mess on here, but I kind of want to talk about it now because it's a question that needs to have in like different relationships. But I have been talking to my boyfriend about this, and he says that like, why can't I just keep my body to him? Like, and I keep telling him, like, I don't do it on purpose. Like, I don't do it for attention. I do it to make people feel good. I do it to make people confident. So I think people confuse confidence with sexualization. Nobody's trying to sexualize themselves. We're just showing that this is our body and that we're free. Before y'all come in the comments talking about why your man saying this, why your man saying that, I actually care about my partner's opinion, so I'm not going to disregard what he's saying to me. Especially when it comes to people who like to hide their arms. Now, me personally, I don't hide my arms, but however, I am extremely insecure about it because I have muscle and fat. So the stuff that's hanging, that's my fat, but the buildup that's on my arm, that's muscle. And I like, I'll show it, but part of me is like, yeah, no, y'all don't need to see this. But at the same time, it's like when I look at my body, I feel like it's proportionate to my body. So that's why I'm like, eh. But yeah. The reason why I think the fat freedom movement would help us is because we have things like medical fat phobia, where like you have doctors who actually lie to you about your diagnosis. Now, I need to search up the statistics on it, but however, there are a lot of people saying that their doctors lied to them, and it's also a lot of doctors blaming their weight on small things. Like if you go get surgery, it's because of your weight. If you feel sick, it's because of your weight. Like if you're dehydrated, it's because of your weight. Like you're dehydrated because you don't drink water. You're getting surgery, and you like let's say you get foot surgery. Like that doesn't require me to lose weight because we don't know what happened to the foot. Like what I'm saying is, I could step on a Lego and they'd be like, oh, you should have lost weight. You shouldn't have stepped on that Lego. You should have lost weight before you stepped on the Lego. Like doctors like to blame a lot of stuff on weight, so that way they don't have to, I guess, give the proper diagnosis. I don't know. I do want to say I've experienced medical fat phobia when I got raped by a random, I'm not gonna say a random man. I got raped by a person that I was talking to, and I ended up getting tested for diabetes, even though I didn't have it. I didn't know if it was actually interlinked with like my grape test, but why are you testing me for diabetes if you're supposed to be testing me for grape? Like, what's up with that? So I think this was last week. Some things happened. I took an edible, and I may have taken a lot, and I had went to the hospital, and I feel like everybody says that hospital is horrible, don't go there, but that's where the ambulance took us because we did call 911. And my experience in that hospital was not only, I feel like it was racist, but I feel like it was also fat phobic too. But I don't know, they do it to everybody, I think, but I don't know. I just feel like it's fat phobic and racist with what they did, and they just threw me and my husband out. So it's like, yeah. Ways that we could get the movement going is, I was kind of thinking about it yesterday. We could treat it like an Adult Swim ad, where you're just basically living your life, and then you move your body out the way and be like, hey, hashtag fat freedom movement. And or if it's like if if you see a negative if you see a negative comment on somebody's post or video, you'd be like hashtag Fat Freedom Movement. I guess I'll give like an example. If you want an example, please follow me on my TikTok, at whimsical.fatty. Follow me on my Instagram, same handle, and follow me on Lemon8. I forgot my Lemon8 account. And yeah, I will be either doing an example on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. I definitely probably do it on YouTube Shorts because this is the main platform that I'm going to promote it on, since it's my podcast, my brand. But yeah, another way is when somebody is telling us their story about how a hospital was being fat phobic or a clinic was being fat phobic, we could go on a clinic's or the hospital's website and basically spam the hashtag Fat Freedom. So yeah, I'm still coming in with the works of how I'm gonna do this, but yeah, I will probably leave examples like right here. Comment hashtag Fat Freedom down below in the comments. Yeah, anytime you see a negative comment hashtag Fat Freedom Movement. Day 3 of replacing the body positive movement with... Y'all let me know if y'all like the idea of starting the Fat Freedom Movement. I feel like I kind of already started it, and I feel like other people already started it, but y'all let me know what y'all think. And yeah, but that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Bye. Mwah. And yeah, comment these lovely emojis if you made it to the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
See, look, my hair all messed up. You ain't tell me how crazy I was.